I don't think he respects you.
I don't believe I've ever met anyone quite like you.
Oh, Michael!
This actor proved his mastery, hard work, and versatility. The absolute glory fell on his shoulders when he was just 31. Is this a gift from Lord, or he just clearly depicts what happens when talent meets hard work and dedication? These questions and more will be disclosed in this video, where we will uncover and break down Robert De Niro's top performances and acting skills.
My name's Neil.
Che mi riporta un poco del tuo amore.
I understand that you're going to go back. Well, then stop this. Then don't do this. Then don't behave this way.
Un poco di te.
Travis Bickle is the central character of the 1976 masterpiece directed by Martin Scorsese.
I'd like to volunteer.
Great. I'll take you right over here.
That's all right. I'd rather volunteer to her if you don't mind.
And why do you feel that you have to volunteer to me?
Because I think that you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
Taxi Driver is the story that follows a mentally unstable Vietnam War veteran portrayed by Robert De Niro. Profoundly alienated and disillusioned, Travis suffers from insomnia. He drives through the city's gritty streets all night, witnessing the variety of social ills and moral decay plaguing the urban environment. This atmosphere continues to poison the already affected mental state. Still, he tries to cope with that, and he decides to change his life by meeting a high-quality woman.
I could sense it. When I walked in, I knew I was right. Did you feel that way?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't.
Despite that, his authentic personality can be hidden behind a nice jacket, kind gestures, and attractive voice tone.
You gotta be kidding.
What?
This is a dirty movie.
No, this is a movie that a lot of couples come to. All kinds of couples go here.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I see them all the time.
His distorted taste and vision of life quickly found consequences of his choice and attitude.
Way about this movie. I don't know much about movies, but if I
Is this the only kind of movies you go to?
well, yeah, I mean, I come and this is not so bad.
Taking me to a place like this is about as exciting to me as saying, let's fuck.
Unfortunately, he refuses to recognize his sick nature and becomes more alienated, vindictive, aggressive, and unforgiving. And the Molotov cocktail is going to blow up at any moment.
I don't have any trouble.
Okay, you're talking about why won't you talk to me? Why won't you talk to me? Why don't you answer my calls when I call you?
From the character's standpoint, Travis is a negative character. Even if he tries to make some transformations, social rejection for apparent reason brings him to that comfort zone where he sees his power. Purely distorted perception of reality is defined as a delusional disorder. The same we see in the Joker movie, where the social environment is the trigger factor for upcoming disasters. From acting standpoint, in Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro utilizes method acting technique, which has the following steps. De Niro spends several weeks immersed in the world of taxi drivers, driving through the streets of New York City and engaging with real cab drivers to understand their experiences, mannerism, and speech patterns. De Niro fully immersed himself in the character of Travis Bickle, both on and off the set. He adopted Bickle's hairstyle, clothing style, and physical appearance. By living the character's life, De Niro aimed to truly understand his mindset and motivations. De Niro collaborated closely with director Martin Scorsese to develop and improvise scenes. This improvisational approach allowed De Niro to tap into the raw emotions and unpredictability of Travis Bickle. These involve emotional recall, accessing personal trauma, and exploring the dark corners of his psyche to bring depth and authenticity to the character's emotional state. Robert De Niro underwent a significant physical transformation for the role, including losing weight and sculpting his physique to reflect Travis Bickle's wiry and intense appearance. Through the method acting technique, De Niro fully immersed himself in the character of Travis Bickle. His dedication to understanding the character's world and his commitment to authenticity cemented his reputation as a versatile and dedicated actor. Raging Bull is a biopic sports drama directed by Martin Scorsese. Movie depicts the life of former middleweight boxing champion Jake LaMotta, portrayed by Robert De Niro. The picture focuses on LaMotta's rise to boxing fame. Yet, despite that, LaMotta shows turbulent personal and professional life with self-destructive behavior.
Steak. Can't wait for this to be done?
No, I can't wait.
Good. Okay? Happy? Happy?
That's all I want. That's all I want.
Here, no more. There.
Bothering me about a steak, huh? You bothering me about a steak?
From the character's standpoint, De Niro skillfully displays the character consumed by insecurity.
Hands. I got these small hands. I got like girls' hands. I got them too. What's the difference?
Which leads him to mistrust his wife, Vicky, and suspect her of infidelity.
What's going on?
Or what?
You know what I'm talking about. What's that all about?
Just say goodbye.
You don't do that. You say hello, you say goodbye. That's all. You hear? Hey, you hear what I said? You don't ever have any disrespect for me. You hear what I said? You hear what I said?
This jealousy drives him to become controlling and abusive, both physically and emotionally, towards Vicky and those around him. LaMotta's harmful behavior affects his personal life and hinders his success as a boxer. From the acting standpoint, Robert De Niro's approach to the character is often referred to as a prime example of method acting technique, or Stanislavski method. This technique fully embodies the character's emotions, mindset, and physicality. De Niro's preparation for the role of LaMotta was extensive. He trained intensively as a boxer for several months, gaining weight and transforming his physique to match LaMotta's build. Meanwhile, he worked closely with the real Jake LaMotta, spending time with him and studying his mannerism, speech, patterns, and the personality traits. Even during filming, Robert De Niro remained in the character, even when the cameras were not rolling. This commitment to the character helped De Niro deliver a powerful and authentic performance. Falling in Love is a romantic drama released in 1984 and directed by Hugo Grossbart.
You work in the city?
No, I'm married.
The story follows Frank and Molly.
I'm married too.
Well, people are.
Yeah, yourself.
Despite being committed to their respective spouses,
I thought about you today.
They are drawn to each other and share a brief but meaningful conversation.
No, we knew before she was born. So there was an abnormality in the blood vessels, so it's harder. But I thought that we should have had another one right away. I thought we should have.
Eventually turned into a profound emotional bond. Their relationship becomes a catalyst for self-reflection.
I can't do this. I can't. I don't know why I called you. I didn't mean to. I just did it.
Forcing them to confront their choices and consequences of their actions. Falling in Love explores the themes of love, desire, and the complexities of human relationships. From the character standpoint, Frank is a content and reserved individual, looks positive but egocentric, as he pulls his lusty desires and interests into the first place. Despite being committed to his marriage, Frank finds himself drawn to Molly. As Frank's relationship with Molly deepens, he experiences conflicting emotions. He is torn between his love and loyalty to his wife. From acting standpoint, this movie for Robert De Niro and Meryl Streep was the vacation. By being the master of the method or Stanislavski technique, Robert De Niro didn't immerse himself or recreate a new character from scratch. Instead, he played himself by using the Chekhov technique to make his character look natural. Through Frank's stories, the film explores the intricacies of love, loyalty, and the pursuit of personal happiness, even if it cost the pain of people you loved once before. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the part 2 of this video. Stay safe and be loved.